The death toll in Iran's nationwide protests is rising sharply. Thousands are reported dead, tens of thousands arrested, and human rights groups warn the situation is rapidly spiraling out of control. Iran is facing one of the deadliest protest crackdowns in its modern history, as reports indicate a massive rise in deaths and arrests across the country. According to human rights organizations and international observers, thousands of people have been killed and tens of thousands detained since demonstrations erupted nationwide. The protests began amid deep frustration over economic hardship, political repression, and restrictions on basic freedoms. What started as localized demonstrations quickly spread to major cities and rural regions, turning into a nationwide movement challenging the authorities. As protests intensified, security forces responded with overwhelming force. Witness accounts and independent reports describe the use of live ammunition, tear gas, mass arrests, and aggressive raids in residential areas. In many cases, protesters were reportedly shot at close range, leading to a sharp rise in fatalities. Human rights groups say the actual death toll may be even higher than reported due to limited access to information and widespread internet restrictions. Families of victims often face pressure not to speak publicly, while hospitals and morgues are reportedly under heavy surveillance. Mass arrests have become another defining feature of the crackdown. Thousands of protesters, activists, journalists, and even bystanders have reportedly been detained. Many arrests allegedly took place at night, with security forces raiding homes and detaining individuals without clear warrants. Former detainees and advocacy groups claim that many prisoners are being held in overcrowded facilities, with limited access to legal representation or medical care. Reports of mistreatment and forced confessions have further raised international concern. The Iranian government insists that security forces are acting to restore order and protect national security. State media portrays the protests as violent and foreign-backed, accusing external actors of attempting to destabilize the country. However, critics argue that the scale of the violence and arrests points to a broader effort to silence dissent. Rights organizations warn that the crackdown appears systematic, targeting not only protesters but also anyone suspected of supporting the movement. International reaction has been strong. Governments, human rights bodies, and global institutions have condemned the reported killings and mass detentions. Calls for independent investigations, accountability, and sanctions against those responsible are growing louder. Diplomatic pressure on Tehran is increasing, with several countries warning that continued violence could lead to further isolation and economic consequences. Analysts say the situation could have long-term implications for Iran's stability and its relationship with the international community. Despite the risks, protests are reported to be continuing in parts of the country. Demonstrators appear determined to keep pushing for change, even as security measures tighten and communication remains restricted. The full extent of the crisis may not be known until independent access is restored. For now, the combination of rising deaths, mass arrests, and limited transparency has created a climate of fear and uncertainty across Iran. In summary, Iran is facing a rapidly escalating crisis. With thousands reported dead, widespread arrests, and ongoing protests, the situation has become one of the most serious human rights emergencies in the region. As the world watches closely, the coming days will be critical. Whether through international pressure or internal change, how this crisis unfolds could shape Iran's future for years to come. Stay informed, because when lives are being lost and voices are being silenced, understanding the truth matters more than ever.